Your AdBlue tank runs empty. Engine won't start. No warning, no gradual failure, just a hard lockout. You call the dealership. Minor repairs run a few $100s. But if the catalyst fails, you're looking at a $4,000 bill for a system that was supposed to last forever. Here's what they don't tell you. In my experience, the vast majority of these failures aren't hardware failure. They're preventable. But there's a hidden countdown running on your dashboard right now, one that's not the standard AdBlue warning. Most owners miss it completely. In the next 10 minutes, you'll learn what it is, why it matters, and the $40 fix that stops the clock. This system is working overtime to eliminate 95% of your NOx emissions. That's why even a tiny crystal buildup causes a total shutdown. Crystallization is the silent killer. AdBlue dries out when air enters the tank, running too low, poor seals, or cold conditions. The fluid hardens into crystals that choke the injector and pump. Your car burns through more AdBlue, then occasional warnings, then limp mode or total shutdown. Short trips make this worse because the system never gets hot enough to prevent crystallization. You're effectively cooking those crystals directly into your injector every time you drive. Bad AdBlue quality destroys expensive components. Not all AdBlue is created equal. Cheap, off-brand AdBlue is a trap. If it doesn't have the ISO 22241 code on the bottle, it's basically poison for your sensors. It turns into crystals faster and eats through your parts. Here's the trap. You won't know for weeks. Damage shows up as warning lights later. You buy a cheap $10 bottle thinking you're saving money. 3 weeks later, a $2,000 sensor fails because that fluid was degraded or contaminated from day one. The cheapest AdBlue is often the most expensive repair waiting to happen. Cold weather expands the problem. AdBlue freezes at -11 degrees Celsius. Heating elements fail. Frozen fluid expands and cracks tanks, damages lines, or breaks the dosing module. In extreme cold, heating also drains your battery. System complexity forces you to the dealership. Independent mechanics lack the diagnostic tools. Most failures require sealed unit replacement at full dealer prices. Dealerships often have the specialized equipment to diagnose these faults. How to prevent $2,000 plus repairs. Rule 1. Never let the tank drop below 1/4 full. Air entering the system means crystallization begins immediately. Set a refill reminder at 1,000 kilometers remaining. This habit can significantly reduce crystallization risk. Before you even pour the fluid in, there is a 5-second sniff test that tells you if that bottle is about to destroy your sensors. If you smell this one specific thing, put the cap back on immediately. Rule 2. Buy AdBlue from reputable suppliers only. Check for ISO 22241 certification on the bottle. Avoid gas station bottles sitting in direct sunlight. Degraded fluid causes immediate sensor problems. Buy from motor parts factors or truck stops that store indoors. Do the smell test. If it smells like strong ammonia, it's degraded. Walk away. Rule 3. Add anti-crystallization additive to every refill. $30 to $50 per bottle treats 10 refills. One dose lowers the freezing point and prevents crystal buildup in injectors and lines. This additive can reduce crystallization risk when used correctly. If this one tip just saved you a $2,000 repair bill, hit the like button so the algorithm shows this to other diesel owners before they get fleeced at the dealership. Rule 4. Take highway drives if you do mostly short trips. The system needs to get hot to stay clean. One 30-minute highway run weekly burns off buildup before it hardens. Rule 5. Respond immediately to any AdBlue warning. This is the hidden countdown I mentioned earlier. When you see 1,000 kilometers until engines start prevented, that is your final window to act. Don't wait for the countdown to hit 100 kilometers. Early intervention means a simple fluid flush. Late intervention means component replacement and a $3,000 bill. The difference between a $100 fix and a $3,000 fix is usually just timing. If you're seeing an AdBlue SCR warning right now, comment AdBlue, and I'll cover the most common warning messages and what they usually mean in a follow-up. Rule 6. Store spare AdBlue correctly. Keep it sealed, away from direct sunlight, between 0 and 25 degrees Celsius. AdBlue has a strict 12-month shelf life. Even if sealed, expired fluid degrades and your sensors will detect it, triggering limp mode. Don't stockpile old bottles. Check the production date on the label before buying. What to do if warnings already started. If you're already seeing warning lights, flush the system yourself if you're confident. Safety first. AdBlue is corrosive to paint and skin. Wear gloves. Drain the tank completely. Refill with premium ISO 22241 certified fluid plus anti-crystallization additive. Cost: $60 to $100. Reset fault codes with a basic OBD2 scanner. $30 to $50. Early-stage crystallization sometimes responds well to a flush. If flushing fails, budget $2,000 to $4,000 for SCR catalyst replacement at the dealership. AdBlue failures are preventable with discipline. Start today. Buy quality AdBlue, add the anti-crystallization additive, and don't let the tank run low. If you want the next step, watch the full pre-purchase diesel checklist video next, so you catch expensive issues before they turn into dealer-only repairs. Subscribe to our channel to stay updated on the latest tips, checks, and expert advice.